So whatever you are, this is Skin TV, Lagro's number online TV station. We are here in the capital city of Bon County, Gbanga, and very soon we will be expecting His Excellency President George Manneh Weah in the studios of Gbanga Radio to speak on national issues very soon. This is Skin TV, Lagro's number online TV station. My name is February Constant Shaking. Stay with us as we listen to the President. The President.
We have two. Another presentation. Yeah.
The Council President, His Excellency George First Lady already sitting down.
Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, let's settle down. Let's settle down.
Well, 96.5, this is Radio Gbanga. We are coming to you from Gbanga in central Liberia. My name is Moses Billy, and we'd like to say good afternoon and welcome to this special interview. I'm here with my manager, Mr. Marcos Malaye, and today we have with us the President of the Republic of Liberia, President George Manneh Weah. He has commenced a nationwide tour to visit the different countries across Liberia. And of course, Bong is the first county, so he's here. And this interview has been relayed on ELBC, Super Bongis, Radio Paraclete, Radio Batala, Kwatika Radio, and a lot of different online media platforms. The LMTV is here. We also have KMTV Front Page Africa, the Executive Marshal's website is here. Of course, across Africa, Joy FM, and that of Spoon TV. So we'll have this very brief conversation with the President here in Gbanga, Bon County. Marcos, welcome, Chief.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, Mr. President, good afternoon and welcome to Radio Gbanga. Thank you so much for coming to Bon County today.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here with you guys.
Okay, so you entered Bon County on yesterday. How has it been?
Well, as you know, Bon County is a place of hospitality. Every time we come here, we feel at home. We're lucky to have a county that hosts all the distinction. So I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so I also saw you doing a county meet, the founders of the county meet between Lofard and that of Omaserado. You had a game before the founder. How was that?
I didn't hear you clearly.
Okay, so I said the county meet just ended and Lofard won it for the very first time. And before the founders of the game, I mean county meet, you also had a
I see you so
tournament.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's normal. And, as a former captain of the national team,
Okay.
and whenever they called upon the old national team to play for exhibition with the new ones, I was part of the list.
Okay.
So that I have to respect the call of the FA and the Minister of Sports. But it's a good thing, as a former captain of the national team, to entertain the spectators, and that's what we did. So it's part of the exercise of the county league. Every county league will do that. So it's customary that I play.
Okay.
And now as the president, but again, just to we got so many friends out there that it's in the spirit of the game, So
okay, Mr. President, let me put the question to you. For the sake of the ordinary citizens, what message have you brought to the people of Gbanga, sir?
Well, first of all, after elections, we come during elections, we speak to our people, we give them a message of development, hope, and peace. And after elections, it's only right that we come back. So the country tour was planned to go to the 15 counties, but unfortunately, the corona came, and we all were devastated, and the trip was pushed back. But we're glad, thank God, and first of all, let me express my condolence and sympathy to all of our people that were lost, and to those that lost their loved one in this pandemic, to take solo in the Lord. And, but again, we was elected to lead this country, and I think it's only right that we come back to not just thank our people, but to also listen to them. And we came with a platform, our agenda, and since 3 years we've been doing what we've been doing for our people. But we need to listen to them again. We brought a simple message of the proper agenda to develop road infrastructure and development, and to our people. We need to come and listen to them. Maybe they have ideas what need to be added on our agenda. You learned the other day was just at the agriculture fair, so we try to promote agriculture. We're trying to bring our people forward, those that are interested in to grow food so we can eat. We try for them to come together so we can help them so they can grow our food. So that we are here today, first of all, to thank our people for reposing the confidence in us to lead this country, and we want to thank them for maintaining the peace. Without peace, we can do anything. And again, the people of Gbanga are special people to us. We just came to appreciate them and let them know that the mandate they have given us, we are doing our best, and we'll continue to do our best. And so we can work together, so we can, our last 3 years that we have in the 6 years, we can develop our country and then move forward.
Okay, so since you entered Gbanga County on yesterday, what is the impression that you've gathered so far from across the country?
Well, we put our development plan forward, and I see some development here, and of course I was impressed. I see a major street here. We saw it when the campaign came here. It was all muddy and what have you. I see so many people on that street today, so I'm happy because I remember I sent my Minister of Public Works and those that are responsible to develop, they were here, and they let me know that those things have been put in place. To see it today, I think it's a true manifestation of our plan. So we'll continue to do more in all the 15 countries, see what we can do. And see we're into electricity because we need to bring light to our cities. So I'm glad that Gbanga, at least the proper agenda, touch Gbanga too. So I'm happy.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. President, let me just put this question. You're so much investing into agriculture. You made mention of $16 million to be invested into agriculture. What your attention is so much to agriculture? So,
Well, I think it's necessary. You know, we're a great nation. You know, a nation that gave birth to a lot of nations, and most of the nations are feeding themselves. They're self-reliant. I think Liberia can do the same. And this is why we're doing our best. We know so much have come through agriculture, and there's not big difference, you know, the decimal difference. I think this time we can do it right, you know, by promoting mechanized farming and helping our people. It's not just talking it, but giving them the ability, giving them the resources to help grow our food. I think it's important. So that we are talking to our partners every day to make this sector work. Because if this sector works, and a lot of things we can do. We can gain foreign exchange because we can export. You know, we can export our goods and to other countries. You know, because what we do now, we import everything, even rice. You know, during the 70s, you know, everywhere we were farming. You know, I lived in South in 1975. All I know is farmland, come home, cultivate rice, and then beat the rice, and I call it today it's limited. So this will encourage our people to go back to what we used to do, you know, and I think we can achieve it if all of us agree. If the farmers agree, you know, with the resources we want to give them, and they have to be honest with the sector, they have to be honest to feed their own people. Remember that I said that Liberian would not be a spectator in their own economy. And these are the things we're talking about. Just the other day, yesterday, I met a little kid, a disabled kid, that won a prize for having one of the best agricultural products. You understand?
Okay.
I was impressed. And the reason I was impressed, and I said to them that even though he's taking the machine, I will give him a cash, a gift of $10,000, because if that young man who is impaired can grow that big farm, and people that have everything, their hands are correct, they're moving around, and then so encourage those people to say, if this boy can do this, then I can do it. Then the support base will come forward. You know, so I just hope that I encourage more children like him to exert themselves to be successful, because one part is in life is not mobile, but I think he's still useful to society. And this is why we're doing our best to make sure the sector grows.
Okay, so
in Africa.
Okay. You're a very busy person. I mean, you need to meet a lot of different people in Gbanga County before you leave tomorrow. What is the message that you have for the citizens of Gbanga County, particularly the young people that you are interacting with, as you conclude your 3 days visit to Gbanga?
Well, you know, I'm a former ambassador of peace, and my message to Liberian people and the people of Gbanga is to be peaceful, to dialogue. When we dialogue, we create hope. Peace is the essence of life. With peace, there are a lot of things can happen. Without peace, our world will be difficult. So I always say to all the young people that have the opportunity to sit with, and I hope the young people of Gbanga listen to me. I was once like them. You know, I used to go to bomb mines, Kakatan, and all over the place. You know, but because of my peaceful nature, I was humble. That what gave me to where I am today. And if they exert themselves, they are peaceful, doing what they're doing, a business, the business can grow one day. Without peace, we can now draw a plan to help our young people. With peace, we can sit on the table and say, okay, now this place is peaceful, the young children need to be educated, they need to, some of them want to do business, how we can help them. So peace is the essence of life. And I just want to let them know that let it remain engaged, let it be peaceful, and dialogue for anything they want. You know, it shouldn't be with violence. And I want to thank them because we know Gbanga County was a base. Today is a place of is a place of business. So the why it should be, So I hope that they continue to do the good things here, so Gbanga can be a better country.
Okay, so as we take leave of you, is there anything finally you want to talk to your people about that we didn't ask you maybe?
What as I said again, if I would talk to Liberian people, it's every day talking about peace. We're level of peace when the United Nations, the UME left, and they give our responsibility for Liberia to be peaceful. It's a true manifestation and an example of what happened during the electoral process. We came to one of the best elections, free and fair, transparent elections in this period where everyone exhibited their rights and brought forward these senators and representatives with no issues, with no casualties. And I'm happy that it went that way. So again, it's peace, and they have to continue to believe in their government. The government is for them. They are the people, and the government will work for them. And we were brought here for 6 years. We have made term 3 years now, and in the 3 years we have done something very, very good. Some are right, and we're hoping to do more. And we want to regain their confidence again, and regain their confidence now is not just talking; it's what they can see, and this is why I'm on top of the game. I'm on top of my game to make sure that every word that I said during the campaign, that I will obey rules, I will delete your hearts, I will obey your market, I will do this. If you look around, this is what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything that I didn't tell them. And I think if we work together, we'll keep the place peaceful. Their government, which is the government that we are leading, will be one of the best government because it will do the right thing for them. And there's a lot of prosperity coming. And so the only way we can do it, we keep ourselves safe. We stay in a period of pandemic. Just the other day, I don't want people to panic. We got news from our counterpart from Guinea that they have 3 cases of Ebola again. Well, I don't want Liberian people to panic. We are talking to our health practitioners to make sure that the monitors the borders and to exert themselves just what they're doing for the corona. But again, we wouldn't have been successful if the Liberian people were not listening to us. We are in the time of pandemic. Anyone can die. So we need to listen to our health practitioner. We'll do the right thing, wear our mask, and make sure that we clean our hands at all time. Our environment is clean, so we can live long, so we can protect our country. What the position during this pandemic period and the praise from the international community, the WHO, for Liberia on the pandemic, I think it's a good thing, but we need to continue to do so. Leaders need to advise their children, those that are supporting them to wear masks when they're in a gathering, and the leaders themselves when they're somewhere, when they have when they're not in the area of the 3 feet, need to wear their masks, and then they'll continue to wash our hands. I think that our country can be better. Our country, we need to listen. To challenge authority is not the right way, because your authority is only doing the best to make sure that you are safe. There's nothing we're taking away from anyone. If it is tough, every country do the same. If we have to do lockdown, if we find it necessary for your own safety, then you have to agree. So we can do. We don't want to push you to do it, but we want you to understand that it's the right way or to do it so you can live. Life is more precious than anything. So that I'm excited. I'm glad that our 3 days in Bong County is going well. And you can see the respect and the cordiality is there. You know, Bong County is a county that everyone loves us. So that we are here, we having a nice time. We're talking to different leaders, even the marketeers and women, different groups, and we're talking to them. We know we won't be done with everyone, but again, we got more time. This is not a campaigning time. This is a time to say thank you very much for the confidence repose in us. We can work together. So you now live in the community, look at what you think that we can do that is not on our platform. You know, because on our platform we talk about infrastructure development, we are doing it. But any other little things that you think can be added. So these are the things we keep to listen to so we can move the country forward.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. President, for making time available to come here today to talk to us. Thank you so much.
So we can't.
And I hope that you will join us. It's 2021. As I said to all of the journalists in Liberia, I had a meeting with them. This is your country. You know, criticism will not solve anything. You know, you have to be objective, but at the same time, you got to work with the government. What needs to be promoted, everything that needs to be promoted so our citizens can know exactly what is going on. I think it's good. And anyhow, government can help, you know, to let the government interest, you know, to go to the rest of the world. You know, we are prepared to do so that our people can know what is going on in our country. Because a lot of things we're doing that people don't hear about, you know, and I think you have a full responsibility to do so. It doesn't matter which party you come from. What matters is our country. How can we project our country to be the country that people always want to be, to come to? So I hope that we'll all continue to work together, you know, in this 2021 to promote the Liberian brand, not the George Weah brand, Liberian brand. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. We appreciate you for coming, taking your time to come and talk to the people of Liberia.
We come to the end of this program.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, Madam First Lady sitting beside me, even introduce her. There's Madam Weah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, Madam. Thank you so much.
thank you.